There are the traditional brick and mortar banks, the biggest ones in terms of assets in the country being Banco Santander, BBVA, CaixaBank, Banco Sabadell, and Bank Inter. In the past, there were a lot more banks in Spain, and there were also kind of smaller rural banks known as cajas rurales, where there was typically less of a focus on profit, where the incentive of pursuing shareholder interests and making profit wasn't necessarily as big as in the bigger banks. But following the 2008 crisis, and as the banking sector has evolved, a lot of banks have either been acquired or have merged with other banks. Probably the most recent and the biggest example is when CaixaBank acquired Bankia, which was another big bank in Spain prior to the acquisition with CaixaBank. And so a lot of the banking in the country is primarily centered around these bigger players, with the smaller banks playing a lesser role. However, in recent years, you have also had the entry of digital banks, online banks, and neobanks, which some of the bigger banks have launched these offers themselves. And some of them have been, for example, European Fintech banks. There they've launched in other countries, and then they've expanded into other European markets, with Spain being one of them.